Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to speak to you about a program which is called Lotteries, Career, Business, Casino, Financial Speculation, Forex, going to casinos, whatever. And that's what the program is all about. And this is for you, coming from Scorpio. So let's now talk about your job area first. For the first 15 days of November. I'll talk to you about lotteries in a little while. And regarding your job, this card that I've pulled, these are Kabbalistic tarot cards. This card that I've pulled has got to do with your first 15 days regarding your job for you coming from Scorpio. And it's a magnificent card. It's the card of strength. And the card says that the first 15 days of November for you coming from Scorpio, you're going to be a very lucky person where job is concerned. You're going to do something very right. You're going to say something very good. And you're going to be watched, and there will be the success story of a promotion or more money. Or if you're planning to change a job, you'll get very good news in the first 15 days. So regarding your job, be busy and excel in it in the first 15 days. Now I'm going to talk to you about your business. And this card also has to do only for the first 15 days of business. Well, it's a very good card again. You are the leader, and whatever you try to do, whether to expand the business, whether to chase for new business, whether to hunt for business managers, business investors, you are going to get things done beautifully, it says. And so this is a very good card for your business area. Definitely you will show expansion in whatever you do. Speak to the business manager or your bank manager, and you will see that they will be quite kind to you, they will like your plans. So your business aspects in the first 15 days of November are very good. Now I want to talk about your general finances in the first 15 days. And what do the card says? Well, they say you will improve your life. You will add on more security for yourself in the job or in business in the first 15 days. And definitely you will show a lot of good luck your way. So see the bank manager in the first 15 days, and you might just get plenty of good information. Now I'm going to pull another card, and I'm going to talk to you about your last 15 days, and this will be talking about your job for the last 15 days for you coming from Scorpio. It's an okay card. It says where your job is concerned, you can get a promotion, you can get support, but there will be many hidden enemies at your place of work who will sabotage what you are saying, talk bad against you. So you don't want to share your personal plans or secrets with anybody at work, because obviously this is going to be used against you. This is in the last 15 days of November. Keep things to yourself. Look forward for a better position in life in your job area. More money for sure, but there will be many jealous people against you. Now we will go to your area of business for the last 15 days of November. Let's see what the card says for you coming from Scorpio. Well, it's the card of death, but don't worry about this. The meanings are different. It says your past problems are now fading away, and the new life means that new forms of business or an attraction to new business partners, or the ability to tackle new lines of business. So the newness of business seems to be the excitement here. But that doesn't mean that what business you have in hand will go bad, no. You will add on some goodness. So I like this card in a way to show that you are able to do better with new businesses and new trends. So go ahead in this last 15 days of November in your business area. Now I'm going to talk about your general financial area. And it's a good card. It's a very good card, in fact. There's a sign of Mars up there. And it's a card that shows that you are attracting many possibilities of enlarging your business. So your financial situation, of course you need more money to do that, and this will be made possible for you, it says. So give it your best attempt in the last 15 days for financial gain, enlargement, how to get more investors, and you will be able to do that very nicely. Now, I want to talk to you about your lucky ages. There will be some people who will be very lucky, have these lucky ages, and they will do super well, whether in job, whether in business, whether in any form of life, whether in the casino, whether for lotteries. And you coming from Scorpio. Now, looking at this card, this is a sign of Sagittarius, and it is the sign of two planets, the planet Moon and the planet Mars. So you can make some good changes for yourself. Well, let's go to your lucky ages. From this card, I will choose these ages. If you happen to be the ages of 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68, you are going to be one very lucky person, whether in job, whether in business, whether in the romance area or whatever, whether going to casinos, whether buying lotteries. If you're not of these ages, never mind. You'll need to come and see me for a 90-minute session. And that'll be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And based on all that, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years in all areas of your life. We'll talk about that a bit later. Now I will talk to you about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S, for you coming from Scorpio. It's a very powerful card, and from this card I will pull out these dates. The 3rd, the 12th, the 21st and the 30th. The 3rd, the 12th, the 21st and the 30th. And based on that, I will say that you'll be very lucky in any area of your life. Not only just lotteries, but the job, the business, the romance, the family. And these are the dates you must plan to go to the casino if you like to go to casinos. And to buy your lotteries also on these dates. So that's very good. These numbers, I've given you for your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. The 3rd, the 12th, the 21st and the 30th. Now I'm going to talk to you about your favorite numbers, lottery favorite numbers for the month of November. Now what I've done some homework for you. I've tracked the 9 planets and their movements in the month of November. And using Kabbalistic astrology, I divided the planets into 2 groups. The first group 4 planets, the second group 5 planets. I went to the first group to see how their movement was. And according to my notes here, using Kabbalistic astrology, from the first group I got these lucky numbers for you. The number 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, 50, 59 or 68, depending on the kind of lottery you play. So write all these numbers down. I went to the second group of planets, 5 of them, and according to my notes, these are the numbers I got. I've made a note here. The number 3, 12, 21, 30, 39, 48, 57 or 66, depending on your lottery, how many numbers. Okay. For the third set of numbers, I'm going to use Kabbalistic tarot cards. So from Kabbalistic astrology, 2 sets of numbers given to you. And now from the third, I'm going to see for you coming from Scorpio. Oh, this is a sunshine card. And so from here I will get the numbers 1, 10, 19, 28, 37, 46, 55 or 64. Okay? So you've got 3 sets of numbers now. So what do you do with them? Well, you go and buy some paper of your good colors, but you won't know your good colors unless you have been to see me for a 90-minute session. And I will give you a lot of information, including what are your lucky colors. And then you will buy this good paper. In the meantime, choose any paper that you like, even white paper, A4 size, and take a scissors and cut out strips of 2 inch by 2 inch, plenty of them. And on each 2 inch by 2 inch, you will write one number. For example, I gave you the number 5, so write the number 5 on one, fold it up and put it on the table. Take another 2 inch by 2 inch and write 14 and fold it up and put it on the table. And then go for the number 23, write it down and fold it up, put it on the table. So these 3 sets of numbers, on one by one you will write one number on each 2 inch by 2 inch. And soon you'll have plenty of these papers in front of you. Okay? Now you will be ready to choose your lottery numbers. That's when now you try to get your soul involved, S-O-U-L. How do we get our soul involved? We have a soul within us, and the belief is that the soul resides in us from the navel up to the head. And that's the power we have from the soul. Many feel is the guardian to us, so we can go to help for the soul. And how do we contact the soul? We use our thumbs and our fingers. The fingerprints and the thumbprints are the code of the soul. That's how the soul is identified. There's a huge computer up there somewhere in the universe which has done this master plan. So if they're hunting for the soul that you have, they will trace the fingerprints and the thumbprints and they will know where the soul is. Okay? So you want to now contact and get energy from the soul and get help from the soul to get your lotteries. And why shouldn't your soul help you? So you will use your thumbs. And for you coming from Scorpio, I will say that use your thumbs to connect it to your little fingers, like this. The little fingers. The little fingers are called the fingers of Mercury and Uranus. 2 planets are involved. Okay? And so you do this. When you do that, press your fingerprints and thumbprints together. When you do that, you are awakening the energy of the soul. And you want to do this for lotteries, you want to do this to help in your job, you want to do this for your health, you want to do this for personal life, areas of love. Assistance will come like that. If you can't sleep, you do this. If you're at work and under stress, you do this. And you will see that the focus and the strength, whether mental or emotional, will come back to you. So do that. Well, you've got all these papers in front of you. Do it maybe for 30 seconds. Do it for 1 minute, 2 minutes. Depends up to you. Some say, can I say a prayer while I'm doing this? Why not? So it's up to you the amount of time that you take. Okay? And you focus on this. Your numbers. And then you pick up one number. And you take up one paper and you open it, unfold it. And you will see one number that you wrote there. So write it down on a piece of paper. Fold back the paper, put it back among there, shuffle it around. And if you need 5 numbers, you will do this exercise 5 times. Do that. Focus 30 seconds, 1 minute. 5 times you will do this. If you need 7 numbers, you will do it 7 times. If you need 2 numbers, you will do it twice. So all that will be very important for you. Okay? And that's how you get things organized. Now, when you're going to sit down and pick your numbers, you have to wear your best colors. Color energy is very important. Wear your best colors because every planet rules different colors. So the color you wear for the moment will open a channel of energy to a certain planet who controls the color that you are wearing. So you want your best colors, but you'll only know that if you visit me for a consultation. I want you to also face your best directions when you're going to choose your numbers. And you'll only know that if you come to see me for a consultation. It's a 90-minute consultation that will cost you USD 50. And you're going to do this exercise on your lucky days, and you'll only know that if you come to consult me. So in the meantime, choose your own colors, choose your own direction, choose your own days, and pick up your numbers. And when you've got all your numbers to go and buy, you have to buy on your good days. Never mind the draw date. The draw date is for everybody on earth. It's your good days that you want to go and buy your lottery numbers. And you will wear your best colors because you want to be with the connection to your best planet. You need the luck. That's the way to do it. So buy your lottery tickets on your good days and wear your best colors when you go to buy. And that'll be the way of how to perfectly getting yourself into a position so that you give yourself a good chance to get something. Now, regarding the soul, it's not just for the lotteries. You can improve yourself getting the good mental thoughts, the encouragement by doing this. So do that as much as you can. Okay? Well, I look forward to meeting you one day. I'm doing a 90-minute Skype session that's costing you USD 50, and you'll spend 90 minutes with me, and we'll talk about a lot. We'll talk about your next 7, 8 or 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. And I'll give you a lot of information, your lucky colors, your lucky days, your lucky gemstones, lots of information. And all for just USD 50. And I'll give you your personal lottery numbers which will be relevant for the rest of your life, which will be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and look at your palms. So I look forward to one day that you will contact me either through Skype or through Facebook Messenger, or send me an email, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and good luck.